doing the darkness around the eyes. And this is sometimes a challenge because you can get it too wet or not wet enough. And I take this brush, which is like blotting. And I might go back in and do another coat after this dries. But basically I'm just like wetting it and then taking fanned raw umber, putting raw umber on there and sort of blotting it off and smoothing it around with this dry brush. So a lot of this I'm taking away. I don't know when I started doing this, but I think I just noticed certain people's eyes have this dark. Paula has a little bit of that. Some other people have a little bit of that darkness around their eyes, but I think it just helps the eyes stand out. So this is the flesh color with red in
it. That's for like the rosy cheeks.
Yeah, yeah. I usually do this by eye. Sometimes it's too light and a lot of it just, oh, that's too much. Wipe it off and then go do it again. I need to clean this tray. So just clear water. That could be a little bit darker. And then this is just kind of take some of it away, but you can really manipulate it where you want it. That, I do it on the forehead. Because that's where the sun hits. Right?
Mm-hmm.
A little on the nose, even though his nose is not really fully formed. It could be anything you want. I mean, it's just, but I think it looks most natural on these spots. Chin. Maybe take a little bit of that off. And then I always do is the ears and the necks. Neck. Usually on the four sides, just however. I don't know, just adds a little interest. But what it does is the areas that you don't paint are sort of look and feel different. I think it's a pretty good eye. Go around from the other side. It's not bad.
Chris Stigl. Okay.
Incredible. I saw him have some painted eyes, and I was like, oh, that's what he did. Okay. That's what does it. I can sort of. No.
What don't you like?
It's like too intense. I really, sometimes, just because you're doing a dab of paint, sometimes I mix my own color for their eyes. Colors. It's got huge eyes. Again, I'm always like holding it in my hand. Usually when I'm painting the skin, I'm holding it with that, but deep breaths. Not too bad. This is a I'm going to do two things, but not at the same time. I'm going to put his pupil in and then give him what is it called? Eye lashes. And then you try to get this in the middle. This seems too thin. This seems very, I don't know. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Messed up. That's why I keep Q-tips flying. Yeah, this black paint is a little too thin. Not too bad. It's not bad. Often I'm not very sure. Sometimes I put it on and say, I'm not sure if that's the right color. See, if it's not the right color. It's too gray, it needs more red. Means I might have to get more red. Might be better. Yeah. Close enough.
That's so funny.
You just want to make sure it doesn't look like lipstick. Of course, on a woman, you're going to put lipstick. So it could be any color almost. I should put while I'm at it, before we go to lunch, I'll put a eyebrow on him, which can be brown. Sort of. A woman's eyebrow. Maybe I'll do that. Funny. I'm not always sure how the eyebrows go. Sometimes I have to let it evaporate somewhat and then smooth it around. And sometimes it gathers in place where you don't want it to gather.
It's the man with half a face.
That eyeball is killing me. It's huge. No, that's gonna be, maybe he's gonna appear behind a tree or something. Peeking out of a box. You know, if I did creepy stuff, that would be perfect. Very gentle, don't try to do it all in one swoop. Because you can always do more.
Do you sand the eye?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think you want to do some sanding, but not to the point where it just looks bad, which is hard to say what that point is. I'll try to sand the high points. This is the only way they come alive, is putting this wax on there. It tones down the paint, and it just gives them the perfect sheen. Oh, I need to polish them later. It's like waxing a car, you gotta wait till it dries.